American Airchexx magazine.
From London, this is the BBC's Emperor Roscoe, narrating issue 7 of American Airchexx magazine. Let's return now to the market 15th in size for a more analytical listen to a station previously covered this past springtime in our Miami close-up. With summer here, things are a bit warmer in Florida, and Halftel Broadcasting Corporation's Group PD Bill Tanner feels he's sitting on some hot stuff himself with Y-100, Miami's amazing FM.
Welcome to Florida and Miami's amazing FM.
Y-100, Tanner in the morning, 6:46. You know, one of the nice things about doing the morning show is that I get to talk to a lot of people, and sometimes they call back. For instance, do you remember the guy that just hung up on me?
Right. I declare low now,
Kramer Hansen, Tommy James, and the Shondells, and I think we're alone now, so let's get down like dogs. Y-100, and we are the Brothers Johnson. I am Rudolph Johnson. I am little Jimmy Johnson. And we are the dance for you on the radio. Let's do our little tap dance, the Johnson Brothers famous tap dance. Hello, friend. Did you tune in to hear this disgusting mess? Really? Did you really tune in to hear this? Could we have a commercial now? Why, hi, Robert W. right back here where I belong on the radio. Feeling good. How you doing, man? I just came from a ratings party. Well, to tell you the truth, I brought the ratings party with me. We're back here on the radio. It feels so good to be here. I had a beautiful weekend. Little man is here to describe my weekend for me. Go ahead, little man. I didn't go out with a pig. Little man. You're doctor on the radio. Y-100, that's him, man. That's a good guy. No, take him away.
No doubt about it. That's Paul McCartney on bass.
Works so much better at Y-100.
Well, who are
What's
those
the
two guys that
difference?
were
The concept
talking?
is pretty basic.
Isn't that Bill Tanner and Robert W. Walker from Y-100, man? Oh, wow, man. Let's listen to what they're talking about. All
Our
right.
way.
Well, you know, we get the question all the time. What makes Y-100 different? We run the same music. We play top 40 music. We run the same basic maintenance contest, cum contest. But why does it work so much better at Y-100? What's the difference?
The concept is pretty basic. We're a personality radio station oriented toward playing a lot of hit music. These ingredients, done our way with our style, added to imaginative, massive promotion we do promote, have attracted and maintained the dominant contemporary radio audience in South Florida for 3 years? Y-100 believes in heavy on and off-air promotion. It's the quickest way to become known, to get people to tune in your frequency. And when Y-100 signed on the air August 3rd, 1973, we put our money where our mouth was.
I listened to the new sound of Y-100.
Is this Mrs. Jack Bray?
Yes.
Mrs. Bray, you have just won $50,000.
Jack, get me a glass of water.
What are you going to do with $50,000?
We have an 18-year-old car.
An 18-year-old car, Mrs. Brady, you realize that you can buy yourself a brand new Cadillac, a brand new Mercedes, any kind of car you want.
I listen to the new sound of Y-100.
Is this the John London residence in Miami? You've just won $50,000? $50,000 is yours, Mrs. London.
Okay, so a lot of stations have hit with big money, $50,000 cash calls, $10,000, whatever the market can justify. Cash calls, $100 bill giveaways, $50 bills, $1,000 bills. That initial impact is fine, but what do you do a year into the trip?
You have to keep on using your head. You've got to keep the promotions fresh. We want the promotions to be entertaining to the people who are not playing them, the people who are just listening.
Once upon a time, there was a cash call station, Y-100. A lot of people call us Y-1 Million, $1 million stash of cash and prizes.
Y-100 will pull off the biggest free concert.
Feel Sedeka!
Live and free in the Y-100 show tent at the Youth Fair.
What is that on the back of your car?
That's a Y-100 bumper sticker.
What does that say?
$10,000? $10,000?
Oh, my God!
That's unreal! It's fantastic!
It's bye-bye to the Cash Continental.
Bye-bye, car.
Now, South Florida, make room for Cash's replacement, the Y-Roller.
Y-100's got loose boogie.
Just ring me out for a booty shirt!
$5,280.
Do you know what's happened?
Yeah, I do.
You've won $5,280!
Oh, no, waited for this. Oh, I thought you'd never call me.
Y-100 with $1,000 bill winner.
Number 9. Number 9.
This weekend, Y-100 gets you off again to Hawaii.
Pull that out and read it off. That could be the biggest thing that's ever happened to you in your entire life. Now, what does it say?
A trip for two to Paris. What? A trip for two to Paris.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear America. Happy birthday to you.
You want to live in another place other than this America?
No,
Why?
because I have a Winnie the Pooh bear.
Oakland, Parker, Lauderdale, Pepper Pines, and Lauderhill, North Miami, Pompano, South Miami, and the Grove, Hollywood, Boca, Cutler Ridge, Opa-locka, Deerfield Beach, and Dania, West Palm Beach, and Hialeah, Carroll City, Pure Rhine, Wilton Manor, Surfside, Coral Springs, and Coral Gables, Tamiami, and Miami.
Let me tell you a little secret. For 2 years, I'm listening to the new sound of Y-100. I listen every day. I have one booty shirt. I have one album. I have one $10 bill. I have one $20 bill. All I can say to you is this. Any station with such terrific disc jockeys that can keep a 71-year-old getting down like a dog all day, woo, they got to be good. They got to be number one station all the time. Listen to the new sound of Y-100.
The way the radio station sounds on the dial is the business of our chief engineer, John Bailey. John, what's important?
Well, when somebody asks the question, what is important, everything is important. The thing that makes Y-100 special is the fact that we take care of all details. You can walk into a station, its transmitter facility is beautiful, its air chain is fantastic. You go down to the production studio, they've got a bad needle on their turntable, the whole station is dead.
Yeah.
And really, with us on the engineering side, it's our utter consistency that gives us our sound. Also, the program director should be the one that sets the sound for the station. It's the chief engineer's job to set boundary lines, to direct and help a program director set the sound of the station.
It does help to have the best engineer in the business.
So what do you tell people when they say, well, what's your format? What is the Y-100 format?
Predictable unpredictability. Predictable so that the person tuning in for music has one image of Y-100. Hits. Comfortable, familiar music.
Listening to Y-100, you feel like you belong.
That's it, a sense of belonging. I think there's also a predictable feeling of activity, that something is always going on at 100 on FM. And then there's the unpredictable side.
Occasional outrages from the jock. We do get into something bizarre once in a while.
The unusual craziness. Well, we're all crazy, complete loons. And we try to let
no,
this...
man, not me. I'm not weird. None of us in this room are weird, are we?
And we try to let this come through on the air.
I just wanted to agree with you in what you said, that everybody was crazy at Y-100.
Isn't it the truth?
Really, but it's great that way. I think it's really you guys, because anybody can play music, but it's personality that really counts on the radio. And you guys are bursting at the seam with personality.
Oh, you're too nice.
No, I'm not. I'm truthful.
The reasons I listen to Y100, it sounds better to me than most of the other stations. It really does to my ears.
An AM station doesn't play as good as music as Y100. You might be giving away $7,000. You might be giving away $21,000. You might be giving away tickets to a concert. Just, anything like that.
There's a few radio stations I had picked up on FM, and I set Y100 was one of them. I set to a little bit of everything, a little bit of rock and roll, a little bit of these crazy DJs. Basically, I think it's a really good station. I'd like to win a little bit of the money you guys give out.
Have you listened to Y100? I always listen to it. I like a song, I'll leave it. And usually I hear some good songs at Y100. I hear some good songs at other stations, too. I listen to Y100 a lot. I'm aware of what's going on with the prizes and stuff like that, too. It's decent, if I listen to it, it's got to be something.
When that went on the air, I said, I'm staying down here now. Florida's got what I've always wanted, a good, decent FM station.
So the number one goal at Y100 is to get people to take the station personally. Do we do it? Well, you see what you think.
Tanner in the morning. Which I'm at now at 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet? What am I doing up here?
Captain, are you in the airplane?
Oh, thank God I brought it with me. Mr. Tanner?
In the morning.
I've just called to tell you that I think that you are a very funny man, and you may interpret that in any way you wish.
That isn't funny.
Y100, 715, at America's only $50,000 cash call station, where today we're offering more than 58
$8,000 in cash. 7:19 and Tanner in the morning.
Hello, Tanner.
Hello.
I want to ask you a question. How come whenever you talk to people, like on the radio and that,
Yeah.
how come whenever you say goodbye to them, you say goodnight?
Well, I figure because it's morning and everybody's getting up.
Yeah?
Let me ask you this. How long have you been listening to this show?
A long time. I like you.
Have you ever heard the first thing on it that was logical?
No. No.
Now, then in that case, say goodnight.
Good night, Tanner.
Good morning, Tanner. This is Bogey. Well, that guy a while ago had it down pretty good with the fifth, man. He forgot my little partner. Say goodnight, Tanner.
This is Tanner in the morning, and the frankly disgusting soap opera will be on in a minute. You must endure today's disgusting edition of Y Stories.
Look at the dentist chair. There sits newsman Brosmer, the one who accidentally swallowed Mean Marbella's ransom demand tape just after the ransom roller coaster ride. Look at the white porcelain swivel tray on the dentist's chair. Look real close now because there's a little man.
Lousy luck for little man. After sneaking into Mean Marbella's apartment, he's mistaken for a mouse in the hostage toity and is smushed. Of course, this is no little problem for little man. Please don't desert him. Y Stories in the morning after 8 on Y100.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Am I still president? Call now.
Here's the lovely and talented Tanner in the morning, cash calling Carl Gables and the Dexter Branch residents. Dexter has turkeyed out on us. Poor Dexter Branch. Dexter, how could you not be home when I had $14,140 for you?
Tanner.
In the morning.
Yeah, how you doing? Did you just call Dexter Branch?
I did indeed.
That's me. I was in the shower, man. I didn't hear the phone. My friend just called me and said you made a cash call to me.
Do you know how much money you missed out on?
How much was it?
$14,110.
Listen to that station every time, man. Damn.
Dexter, you do get a consolation prize. I'm going to send you a Y100 booty shirt.
Okay, that sounds good, Tanner.
Y100 now offering one of the most amazing prizes ever. Your own apartment rent-free for an entire year. Capital Y is going to give it away any day now from the Y roller, so be sure you got your Y100 sticking on. Y100 and Kramer, and I only have size for you. Size. Y100 and Crazy Kramer. If you're feeling for your radio knob this morning, oh, thank you.
Oh, pardon me?
How you like my piano? It gets hot. I mean hot. The captain and toenail at Y100.
I did it.
You got a new booty shirt.
I got that gorgeous booty shirt.
Yep, you can add it to your collection of thousands.
I love you.
I love you. Sally, I'm so glad you won, I don't know what to say.
I know what to say.
What's that?
Number one Y100.
I find it amazing that they give me this much money to play with. Obviously, they don't know about my arrest record in Cleveland. $5,720. Y100, hello, it's me, Quincy. Let me strap my stuff here. I got music coming up by the Bee Gees, that new thing called You Should Be Dancing. Stevie Wonder, the Eagles, in case he's gonna shake his booty. Y100 and Blue Eyes is here to sing. Peter, Brampton, on Y100. Y100, my name's Quincy, and I believe I can help you. Because I believe you got potential. Now, listen here. You got money problems, I can straighten them out for you right now. I got a cash call amount for $8,910. If you write that down, put it next to your phone, I'll be calling you just a few minutes, and you can win all that money, huh? Y100, this is Quincy. Let's take a break and listen to one of America's leading storytellers, Harry Chapin. The Cats in the Cradles. Take your average squeeze box.
No. Can't say that on the radio. Woo! On Y100.
Y100, and here he is. First cousin to Billy Joe and Bad Leroy Brown.
The one and only.
It sounds like it.
Well, let's get it. WHYI for Lauderdale, Miami.
Y100 with Joe Sachs and Robert W. Walker, and I gotcha.
I love getting got.
I'm placing this cash call to an accountant in Miami.
Thank you for calling the offices of Robert Bruce and Office Management.
Oh, no problem.
The offices are closed until Monday, June 21st. At the sound of the tone, please leave your name, telephone number, and a message, and your call will be returned next Monday. Thank you for calling. This is the tone.
Well, yeah, Robert, this is Robert W. Walker at Y-100 calling, and I was placing a cash call to you for $5,000, but unfortunately the offices are closed until Monday, and so there's no way I can give you the money, but it was real nice talking to your machine. This has been a human being. Yeah, that'll freak him out Monday. Y-100 and the Beatles, and everybody feels that way sometime. Don't worry, nowhere, man. Y-100, where it's 4:16, and somewhere in Miami, there is a guy getting off work about now who is going to recognize the following voice and understand what this is all about.
Hey, baby. Your #1 lover. Baby, I've played something just for you. So come on home.
Y-100, up for the boogie, just for kicks. Let's see how fast I can get on your favorite song.
My favorite song would be, let me see. How about Sarah Tomorrow? You like that song too?
Yeah. In fact, I think I'll just turn it up and get into it with you.
Y-100 Cheech and Chong. Rain!
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they're crazy. They can't help it, little man like you. Y-100 Dr. Dave, and now a personal message from Donny Osmond. Jared Doctor on the radio. Somebody's asked me this afternoon on the street, said, "Hey, Doc, is Y-100 a radio station is giving away $1 million in cash and prize and booty?" And I said, well, I just have to go check this out and see if it is. Is it Y-100? That's right! Oh, Dr. Dave on the radio. I'm going to walk down to the big gymnasium and see if... Why, I don't believe it!
Hot America, you got it as General Beauregard Half-Track giving you the Beaver Report tonight.
Are you ready to open the envelope?
Yeah.
Okay, let me open it here. Just a second, let me get this envelope open, okay? Lisa!
Yeah?
You have just won $50! $50!
Oh, thank you.
Wasn't that easy? Oh, that's so easy, because the longer you listen, what happens?
The more you win.
Y-100 and Dr. Troop, share the faith and keep dreaming. It's time for your leader. When his group takes over, he's going to be the leader. Do you have any special messages tonight for the people in outer space?
Right. We already have taken over. And nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. Anybody see my big brother tonight? Hey! Y-100. Are you Mrs. Robinson?
Oh, yes, I am.
Well, Mrs. Robinson, I am Earl the Pearl from the CIA. We'd like to know a little bit about you for our files. Now, is it true that you like to go to the candidates' debate and also hide in the pantry with your cupcakes? We figured this was all true, Mrs. Robinson, so will you please come with us? Y-100 and Earl the Pearl Armchair Tours present an exclusive interview with the Cisco Kid on the flats of Opalaka. Now, Cisco, good evening, first off.
Hello, Gringo.
Now, listen, we would like to discuss
Where's
with...
the wine?
The wine?
The wine.
There's nothing about wine.
I'm going to do a taste test.
No. We're supposed to talk about your poncho being deported to Milwaukee.
Oh, no.
That's what we...
No. Where's the wine, man? The wine.
Okay.
Oh, the heck with poncho.
What's happening?
I'm supposed to be getting out like a dog.
Getting out like a dog tonight?
Right. Want me to scratch on the rug so you can tell?
Y-100, this is Pearl, and if I had only one more silver dollar, tell you what I'd do. I'd shuffle myself over to the jukebox, put that sucker in, and punch this one up.
Just drop off the key.
Y-100, Earl Pearl here on Choctaw Ridge. Now, Billy Joe is about to take a leap from this bridge here, and I think we ought to have a drum roll first. Billy Joe, are you ready, man? All right, listen, let's have a little applause because Billy Joe may not make it. Come on. All right, Billy Joe, do it anytime you're ready, brother. Woo! Oh, Billy Joe. Just past 1:30 at Miami's amazing FM. Y-100. Y-100. Well, now Mark is here to shake his booty. He can shake his booty over more things than you would ever imagine. He'll probably tell you about a few this evening, won't you?
What? Let the rock and roll begin. 2 o'clock. Y-100, WHYI, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, number 1. Y-100. Y-100. Remember those stories about Elton John being up in Toronto, Canada during his birthday? Well, here's a song he recorded while he was there with Kiki D. Y-100. Now, you have to say, that's a strange record. A very cleanly produced country rock song, I guess, with very freaky lyrics, skyrockets in flight, and rubbing sticks and stones together, afternoon delight. Strange.
This
WKYI on yet?
I don't know, man. Let's see if I can get it on the radio.
All right, we missed it, you know.
It's on again tonight, you know.
What time? What time?
7 o'clock.
That really guy's real sick.
Here it is.
Communique calls San Clemente. Mr. Nixon?
Yes, this is Mr. Nixon.
Mr. Nixon, this is Communique in South Florida. How are you?
Well, we're getting better. Getting better.
My reason for calling is very simple and very brief.
Well, yes, what is it? Well, hurry up, son. I've got to get back to my tapes.
We're knocking on the door of the president of mainland operations for Heftel Broadcasting, Bill Cunningham.
Think he's there?
I don't know. The door's opening. Let's see.
Okay. People have asked me before why Y-100 works. The best example I can give of why Y-100 works is because we work at it. We have an image, and we've created that image. That image was by design. It's a good time, party down, have fun with your friends at the Y. It's that simple. Right now, we've got a lot of competition shooting at us. We've got 96X, we've got QAM, once in a while FTL in Broward County and somebody else in Dade County, but we're number one. We plan on staying there, and we're going to fight anybody that tries to take us off the throne. It's that simple.
Hi, this is KC of KC and the Sunshine Band, exclusively on the station that started it all, Y-100.
I think we should do what we... I can't think of any way to end this thing. That's it. So whatever... Do you have anything else we should do here?
I don't know.
No? Okay, well, that's just... Wait a minute. That's the end of it.
Wait, we think we ought to say something different?
No, it's a... tell them what it was.
It's a Pearly Q production.
That's enough. Let's go.
All right, I'm
Close the door.
You got the beer?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
Bye. See ya. Bye.
Amazing. Thank you, Bill. This is American Airchexx magazine with our first in a series of programming conference calls. Coming up next.